Hey everybody, thank you for being here. We have a very exciting video today. We have a special guest, Irving, who's going to be making calls with us today, and it's going to be great. We're going to have a very productive call session. I can't wait. Irving, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, how is everyone doing today? My name is Irving. I'm working here in the South Florida market, specifically the Tamarack area, Broward County area up here. I also serve Miami-Dade County, and I've been in business for about a year now, kind of getting more familiar with the cold calling, trying to get better at it, sharpen my skills so that I could become one of those top producing agents. But it comes with practice and skill, so that's what we're trying to work on here now today.
Awesome. And just my brief conversations with Irving before we started recording the session, he's going to be dynamite. I can just tell he's got what it takes. So who are we calling today, Irving?
Today we're going to call some expires that came off the market this morning.
Okay. So they're fresh.
Yep,
So
some new expired. Yep,
awesome.
fresh
Okay.
expires.
All right. So I bet nobody else has gotten to them yet. So this is great. So this is why, guys, it's so important to call on Saturdays, like 10 to 4, 10 to 5, really, really good window to call. And Irving is jumping right on it. All right, Irving,
Yep.
take it away.
All right, here we go.
Your call has been forwarded to not.
Okay.
And everyone, just so you know, Irving is hand dialing these leads today. He's found that that's worked for him, so that's what we're doing. So we're not working on a dialer; we're just doing hand dials today. So,
Just hand dialing.
yeah.
All right. Going to the next one.
How many new expireds came off yesterday or this week? How many?
So right now there's 56, but the thing is it kind of it adds them as like canceled and expired. So like
Okay.
it probably be usually being like half. Half is like canceled and half is expired. It kind of just merges them in there together.
Okay. Gotcha. We were talking about whether or not we leave voicemails when we call. I, generally speaking, the first time that I call leads, I don't leave a voicemail. Maybe if it's the third or fourth time, I might leave one at that point. It's difficult because you don't know if you're calling the intended person if they don't leave their name on the greeting. So I kind of try to gauge it as best I can. If it's a listing that I'm really interested in, I might just go ahead and do it. But I don't get a lot of callbacks from voicemails unless I've made that initial connection. That's just my experience. I know other people have different experiences, but that's just kind of where I'm at. And I think Irving's on the same page with that.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah. So if these people just came off the market, they shouldn't have been inundated like over the past few days, like a lot of
Right, exactly.
their
Kind of like someone who
brands.
came off
Yeah, a couple
like
days
on a
ago.
Thursday or something.
Yeah. There's still a window where they're like, oh, who's this calling? They don't know why we're calling.
Right, exactly. All right, so let's keep this one's in Coral Springs. They're still sleeping.
Well, they need to get up. 10:30.
Please leave your message for 7-8.
All right, let's keep it moving.
786. I remember that area code.
Yep, 786-954.
Yep. 305. Yeah.
Yep, 305. Yep, that's the main one.
I only know that from what's his name? Pitbull.
Right?
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. My name is Irving. I'm a realtor here in the area. I was just giving you a quick call because I noticed your property off the market. I just want to see if you're interested at all or still trying to get it sold.
Okay, okay. I want to get sold, but I'm not in a position to talk to you right now. Could you text me your name and number?
Absolutely, yes. My name is Irving. I'll send you over my number. Is there a better time so I could connect with you?
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. Is this the best number to text you over my information?
Yes, text over your information, your name and everything.
Okay, so just so I call at the right time, is there a good time to reach back out?
Over the call it like Monday.
Like Monday? Okay, Monday morning. Is that good for you?
So Monday midday.
Midday? Okay, about noon?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Okay, so you're a realtor?
Yes, sir. I'm a realtor here in the area. I actually live here in Tamarack, so I'm very familiar with that area. I just saw your property here. It's just and I wonder what is going on with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so how did everything go with it? So you decided to just remove it, or how was the sale going for you?
No, I just take it out because people who are pushing it like they're not working.
Oh, really, really? So you wasn't having the best experience with your agent then?
No, no, right.
Wow. Did you get any offers at all on the property?
No, up to now they don't say anything to me, you know.
Wow, no
It's pretty
offers.
very wrong.
Did it take it?
Somebody's supposed to, yeah, they tell me somebody's supposed to come and look on it and all kind of thing, and nobody comes. So,
Wow. Okay. Okay, I understand. I definitely understand. How were the
all right.
showings on the property?
Uh-huh.
How were the showings? Like, did you get good feedback from the buyers as far as like when they came to see the property or anything like that?
No, 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 nobody never come. Nobody never came.
Really? Wow.
Right. Right. So
Wow.
that's why I take it.
No, I definitely understand. That could be frustrating to understand that.
All right. So text me your name and whatever you want, you know. All right.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I'll do that for you. I don't want to hold you up too much. I just want to.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Yes, you got it.
Good.
All right. Yes, sir.
That was fantastic.
You think
Let's see
so?
some applause for Irving down in the comments, you guys. That was amazing. Amazing. You did everything right on that call. I mean, it was just like, let's talk about what you did. You engaged with him so well. You kept the biggest thing is you kept the conversation moving, which you
Okay.
told me before we actually started recording our session here that that was something that you wanted to work on, was to
Yeah.
not just hurry up and get off, but like to keep it going. And you kept thinking of things to ask him.
Yeah,
That was
yeah. Honestly, it's because I'm looking at you, and that's what I feel like. That's what it was. If
really.
you were here, I would have. They would have been over 30 seconds sooner. I'm telling you.
I was like, why are we doing a coaching session? You could be teaching the session. Like you were
No way.
textbook. You were so
What?
good, Irving. I'm serious. You were
Wow.
just like, asking him questions. Did you get any offers? So, what happened? And
Hmm.
he was like, he immediately wanted you just to send the information. Then, but you were like, no, you kept it going. You kept it going. And then you found out there were no showings, there were no offers and no showings. So I mean, it was perfect. Perfect.
Wow.
I'm so
Cool.
excited. Great
Cool. I'm
job, Irving.
excited. That
Great
made that
job.
made me feel good.
Oh,
Awesome.
you
Awesome.
did all the work. I was like, this is our first call, and this was amazing. So you did fantastic. So text him your information,
Okay. Okay.
and I mean, and that's why, you guys, that's why we have the scripts. I don't have my scripts printed out to show, but like that's why we have them. So like if we get caught up, like, oh no, we can just look and say, oh well, did you have any offers? Where would you have gone if you sold it? And you can look at those things so you can
Yeah.
keep that conversation going. And Irving did a fantastic job with that. That was
Awesome. That's
amazing.
what I wanted to ask. I was trying to
Yeah.
get to where did you want to go so I could try to see the motivation. And he's like,
Yeah.
But it's like I also want to be respectful. Like I don't like to be that
No,
person.
right, right.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, you don't want to be that salesy person who's like jumping over them. Like
yeah.
I had a call, gosh, I think I talked about it in one of my videos like last year, and you can do your thing. I don't want to, interrupt you, but
Yeah, I'll
just,
send this over to him real quick. Now I'm listening.
I remember I was on the treadmill and I was running and somebody called telemarketing and I had a feeling it was, but I was like, let me just pick it up. And, I think
Right.
I slowed down to a walk from a run and they're like, hey, yeah. And they wanted to sell me some kind of internet security, something or other. I was like, yeah. I said, well, now's not really a good time. Oh, that's okay. I just have 2 minutes. I want to say this to you. So
Mm-hmm.
they didn't really care about what was important to me at that moment. They just cared about their message. So I
Right.
said that to him. I said, well, wait a minute. You don't really care that this is an important time for me, do you? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, well, when is a good time? And I said, well, why don't you call me tomorrow? And I would have
Mm-hmm.
picked up the call if he had called me tomorrow, but he didn't call me tomorrow.
He
So
didn't. He
no,
just
he did
wanted it right
not.
there.
No, he just right. And he missed his opportunity. I would have heard him out because I have sensitivity because I do this for a living. So I know, and he's just trying to pay his bills like we all are. But he
Right.
just wanted to be heard and he didn't care that it wasn't a good time for me. So got to show that empathy. You said, okay, when is a good time? Oh, what time? Oh, Monday is okay. And when on Monday? You really zoned in
Yeah.
on the perfect time to call him. So just know,
Perfect.
everybody, that this person that Irving made contact with, this potential seller or this seller, is going to be inundated with a lot of calls between now and the moment that he has told Irving to call. Irving's going to text over his information.
Okay.
Anything else that you think is valuable about what sets you apart from the competition, Irving? Have you or the agents you work with sold in that area recently?
Yeah.
if you guys recently put a home in contract, whatever it is that your hook
Mhm.
is, throw that in the
Yeah.
text message. Okay,
Okay.
because I want you just not to put your name
Oh,
and number. I want you to be like, this is what I would do. I'd be like, a lot of the teams I worked for, they've had flexible commission structure, cancel anytime list terms or things like that. You get a chance to really sell
yeah.
yourself in that text message. Don't just put your name and put
True.
something else in there,
Yeah,
a
that's too
nugget of
basic.
value. Right.
Mhm.
Right. Something that's going to be like, he's going to be different than
Mhm.
the last person that I hired. This is interesting. I like the recent success that he has had. So
Nice. Okay. So like I have like a little business card that like I send like of myself. I said I always start off with like it was a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me. I'll be reaching out on Monday and I at 12 p.m. and I put that we have a cancel anytime listing term so that you don't get locked into any long-term agreements because I know coming off the market, their main concern is getting locked into that agreement. So I've actually never said that before. So I said I have and we have sold yeah, and we have like my team and I have sold a few homes in this area, as I live here, So I kind of just threw that in there because like I'm familiar with the area, I live here,
perfect.
and there's no long-term agreements, So I know that's their main concern is like, man, I'm not trying to get locked into. So we'll see
Right.
what he says.
I think that's perfect. You did it.
Yeah.
That was textbook.
Okay.
Excellent. Really, really good. All right.
Okay.
You ready to jump back on it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right.